14th, 2026, 3:30 a.m. Persian Gulf. The Iranian state media just broadcast an image that sent shockwaves through the Pentagon. A picture of Donald Trump from the 2024 Butler rally, wounded. The caption? This time it will not miss the target. Tehran isn't just talking, they are threatening the commander-in-chief. This is a direct escalation that has pushed the world to the brink of a new military confrontation. Welcome to Military Scope, where military operations become breaking news. The U.S. Navy has just ordered a massive carrier strike group to break formation in the South China Sea. They are racing toward the Middle East. Why? Because the saber rattling has turned into a death threat. While the Iranian regime struggles with a collapsing economy and rising unemployment, they are turning their sights outward. Over 2,500 protesters dead. One regime fighting for survival. 3:30 a.m. The stakes are at an all-time high. Comment survive this pressure. Real conflicts, real consequences, real coverage. The Iranian regime, led by Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, is using a layered defense. On the ground, they use the IRGC to crush internal dissent. In the air, they rely on Russian-made S-400s and Sayyad-3 systems. But the U.S. Navy has brought a new predator to the fight. Meet the Epirus Leonidas, a high-power microwave weapon designed to fry drone swarms instantly. Iran produces thousands of drones, but this tech disables their electronics with a single burst. It's a force field that turns a swarm into falling scrap metal. The utilization of directed energy microwave pulses allows for the non-kinetic neutralization of large-scale autonomous drone swarms by inducing electrical overstress in the onboard flight control, effectively bypassing traditional kinetic interceptor limitations. Wait, breaking update just coming in. U.S. intelligence reports that IRGC naval units have started mining the harbor exits. The Abraham Lincoln is adjusting its trajectory to avoid the shallows. This is a global power shift. Who wins in a direct clash? A. U.S. Navy. B. Chinese Navy. C. Russian Navy. Drop your vote in the comments. Airzone is watching. Despite the threats, recently stated that immediate military action was being reconsidered. We've been told the killing in Iran is stopped, claimed, citing important sources. But the military isn't taking chances. The USS Abraham Lincoln is already in position. Wait until you hear what they found inside the IRGC submarine. It's shocking. Operational readiness in the Persian Gulf necessitates a high degree of sensor fusion between naval carrier groups and high-altitude surveillance assets to ensure real-time tracking of mobile Iranian ballistic missile launchers hidden within rugged coastal terrain. If the IRGC makes a move, the response will be kinetic. Sources suggest a smackdown scenario is already on the table. It starts with the U-4 Global Hawk. Flying at 60,000 feet, this drone vacuums up signals and uses facial recognition to track IRGC leaders. Once a target is locked, F-35Cs launch JASSM standoff missiles. These fly low, dodging electronic warfare, and crater underground bunkers with 1,000-pound blasts. $620 million in damage, 16 minutes, 2,500 lives lost in the crackdowns. The cost of this conflict is skyrocketing. The use of such overwhelming force is a massive debate in the Pentagon. Justified or war crime? Comment J or W below. The situation is a high-stakes game of chicken. Trump wants a swift, definitive strike, but his advisors warn that a regime collapse in Tehran could have massive regional consequences. Military analysts warn that the threat against the president has changed the rules of engagement. If Iran attempts to follow through on their target warning, the U.S. Navy is prepared to decapitate the regime's command structure in minutes. We cut through the noise to bring you the cold, hard tactics. If you want real military warfare news, type Airzone in the comments. This operation proves naval power still rules, but tensions are rising. China's watching, Russia's planning. What happens next could reshape everything. Will this escalate to full-scale war? Who controls these waters now? Drop your prediction. What happens next? Comment below. The strategic implementation of standoff munitions like the JASSM-ER minimizes risk to manned aircraft by allowing for target engagement from outside the effective range of sophisticated Russian-made S-400 long-range surface-to-air missile systems. The countdown has begun. With the USS Abraham Lincoln on station, the microwave wall active, has signaled that it will protect its leaders and its interests at any cost. Will air attacks continue? Yes. Who has air superiority? The U.S. Navy remains the dominant force. What's next? Watch for Iranian cyber attacks on U.S. infrastructure. Subscribe to Military Scope, where real conflicts meet real coverage, where aerial warfare breaks first.